Yo everyone, this is Mew once again. I'm just recording this just because I didn't even realize there were actually bots still in World of Warcraft. But here I am, following two bots around. The third one just passed the same place. And they're actually in the same guild, all three of them. And the guild is Hey, I'm Not MVP. It's on RAVENCREST EU. The date is the 23rd January. The time is around 3 in the night. And these guys, no joke, they're running around. It's not only these two, it's one more. And it's 3 Death Knights. All 3 of them are bots, 100%, because they run exactly the same pattern. I even tested it out by standing in the exact same place, and they did exact same movement, exact same pattern. They have some sort of run speed, so I cannot. I think they're frost DKs or something, because they have the mount movement speed bonus. So I will not be able to actually follow them for so long. But as far as I know, their pattern is they go around this thing, they go. I know at least they're coming, following the road. Oh fuck, now I fucked up. Yeah, they're gonna go away from here soon again. Because I noticed them when I was doing a world quest. And it was so funny because you could really see them. They're like, look at this. Now they're spreading up because they're checking different places. There was a flower. And they're moving in exact patterns. It's so funny. This guy is actually on the same path again. You see? He takes another lap on the same place. And the only time he actually targets someone else is when something attacks him. This is kind of funny actually, because they're actually doing the exact same thing. Now the other guy is gonna come and cross here, I think, soon, because that's how I saw them. We'll see what they do. Because apparently they have the cannot be dazed or dismounted, etc. They use a sky golem because of course you can use the herbalism at the same time. They also had the enchant, so they herb faster. And as I said, cannot be dismounted, herb faster. They have the mount, so they don't have to dismount. And it's ridiculous. Probably soon we will see one of the other bots. I don't know how many streams they're doing. I'm just trying to record this right now to be able to gather some information and maybe send it to Blizzard or something. Because I seriously hate botting. For real. It's like, it was one of the things that destroyed my chances of getting gold back in the days when I was a miner. They were going underground and mining underground, like you didn't even see them. There was a mining there, poof, gone. And you were like, what the heck? And then you flew to the next one, or ran to the next one, depending on which expansion or vanilla, whatever. And it was gone. Someone was mining it under the fucking ground. So now it's only one guy here. Last time I followed 2 of the guys here, which is kind of weird. I don't know if they're splitting up and like, I don't know actually how they actually did it, because this is the exact path they're following around, and every of the bot are doing it. Because I followed 2 guys last time. You see, he cannot be dismounted. Normally you would probably be dazed and dismounted and whatever. I don't know why he stops here for some reason. So this is the full path soon. We're gonna ramp up on the hill here again. And somehow I stuck with him for some reason. I don't know how I could. Because I know he has better run speed than me, because I started to follow them before. You see, and they're running up up the hill here, down there again, and following the path around there. So that is actually the pathing. If I could actually somehow just paint it out, I would do it. As you see, he's back up here again. And I'm gonna see where I was standing the last time, because I was standing on a stone and then the guys actually came again, both of the bots. But you saw they actually split it up. Probably because some of the bots was notified about my following them. I don't know. He got zoned out. I think this was actually the exact place I was standing. Yeah, it was. So let's see. I'm gonna wait some minutes here just to see if the other bots are actually showing up. I'm gonna search for... All of them are still active, which means technically they should be here within 3 minutes maximum, and they should actually be on my screen then. So one of these 3 guys should be on my screen in 3 minutes, and for some reason I think this has a connection with the Danish and the Norwegian and the Swedish gold sellers, because they're typing in their own languages in the chat. And why I say this is because Den Store Lama, it's I think it's Norwegian actually. It couldn't be Swedish. I'm Swedish myself. It seems more logical that it should be a name that a Norwegian guy did. And I've been seeing mostly Norwegian and Danish gold sellers actually lately. So someone is actually making huge profit in terms of money. And they're actually doing this while actually going against the services of the game. Here we go. No. Fuck. But for real, like, this kind of behavior shouldn't exist. It's both hurting players who try to... what the fuck is that guy doing? He was running quite fast for only... Now I'm starting to act weird about everyone. But as I said, this is a problem to the players, because they are just taking all the herbs and they're flooding the market, which means people who are earning the herbs the hard way are actually not able to sell them for the price they should be going for, which means they're putting their hard effort into getting small pieces of gold instead of actually getting huge gold. And at the same time, I've been seeing the prices on the different, like, because I report every time I see someone in the chat, I just report every gold seller. I've always been doing that because I think it's so fucking wrong. So if you ever bought gold or ever even thought about it, like, of course everyone has thought about it at one point, of course, but I would never do it. Never ever. And I never even contacted a single one. Here we go. That is Rodolphus, the other one, because I saw this one and then saw no, that is the third one. That is the third one. I saw Faldaria and Den Store Lama first, these 2 guys, and Rodolphus I saw last. So probably next one up is Faldaria. You see, do you see the connection here? I'm just predicting, because that's the order I saw them, because I was following the Store Lama, and Faldaria was the one actually going away from the other guy, which means the order they come in is let's start with Den Store Lama, then Faldaria comes, and then Rodolphus. The next one should be Den Store Lama. But as I was saying, this is a huge problem even for Blizzard, because they're flooding, like they're taking payment from people to get gold. So, for example, I've seen the price of 100 kroner, which is around 8 euro. And that 8 euro, what the fuck? Here we go, Den Store Lama. You see, their prediction is correct. They have their order. But as I said, the prices they have is around 8 euro for 100k gold. Which means for 200k gold, you pay 16 euro. And what does the WoW token cost? 20 euro. And what do you get for 20 euro? Around 120k. Which means you're losing 80k and 4 euro buying it from Blizzard. Which is actually like people who are lazy, or people who doesn't want to farm. They want to put, like, they'd rather pay money to rather than playing the game, if you know what I mean. Or they'd rather put their time into something else. So people with money pay for stuff they otherwise would do themselves if they had the time. But this shouldn't be accepted. That is my conclusion. It's like, it's hurting the player base more than you think on the specific server where you have the bots. Every server that has bots that farming materials is fucking someone over. I'm sorry for the language, but that is actually the truth. Because then you cannot really make gold in actually gathering stuff. Of course you can flip it around and somehow, but the problem is, like, if you're gonna make some gold, then you need to actually control the market, and controlling the market is at some extent, when you go over a certain level, you can get permabanned by Blizzard. So there we go again, which means the bots are doing more, they're breaking more rules to the terms of service than any single player alone. Which means, why the fuck aren't they instantly banned? How come you do not have a system who detects these kind of people? How can they roam around freely, taking every flower in this area? And I showed you the map. They're controlling this whole area, like this fucking huge area. They're controlling with 3 different DKs. They're doing the same pattern all the time, but in different waves. I mean, they have some sort of space between them, which means every time a flower respawns in this huge area, they take it. Which means, how much do you think they can have? I mean, I don't know the respawn timer on flowers, but wild guess, it should be around 5 or 10 minutes, right? Which means they're clearing out every single spawn of flowers in this area every run. And let's say it's 5 minutes. And there are 3 people just circling around. Which means they get 3, let's say 3 Fjarnskagel per 5 minutes. No, per place. I don't even know how many spawns there are. Oh my god. Let's say there are 10 spawns here, 5 spawns here, and 5 spawns there. Let's say it's 20 in total. Double that up with 3, because there are 3 players. And double that up per flower they're getting. Probably around 3, 4 flowers. I don't remember shit. Well, it means they get 80 flowers per 5 minutes. Just do the math. I mean, now I'm just wild guessing here, but you get the point. You get the point. They're freely roaming around and farming flowers. and they're destroying for everyone. Blizzard gets less money because they're selling gold every fucking day since several months back. I think I stopped World of Warcraft for a while and then came back because I didn't have the money to actually play the game. But every time I've been online for the past 6 or 7 months, there are always gold sellers typing in Norwegian, Danish, and even Swedish sometimes. There are not as many Swedish persons actually selling gold, but the Danish and the Norwegian guys are crazy. Here we have it, Rodolphus again. Next guy will be the Faldaria, and then the Stora Lama. But this is crazy. Like, now I've shown you, I don't know for how long I recorded. I recorded for 16 minutes. In 16 minutes is the second time they're passing by here. And probably in the same order. I mean, this should provide enough evidence for you guys to actually ban them. Look, exactly the same order. Exactly the same order. And do you see any player, when they move around and search for things, they're like running like this and they're like that? It's like, what the actual fuck? And look, here we have it, the third one. Exact same order again. But now I probably think they have a variation of the paths down there. Because I saw them doing a different thing the first time when I actually realized they were going there, because then they were so close together, Faldaria and the Stora Lama. They were sickly close, and I think they have a different path thing around here somewhere. Other than that, they have the exact same path. Like I show on the map again, this area where the dragons are and stuff, they have a different pathing, but this path is always the same. Always the same. They always go up here, they turn there, they go back down. That is the same pathing every time. But they're not going by the road up here. They're like, they're going up and then they turn down. If I do not remember, I have it on the start of the video. It's just to check. I mean, I ran after the guy, the whole thing. And this should be evidence enough. I've shown you the path they're taking. Not all the variations, because then I need to follow all the 3 of them. But you get my point. It's like they're robots. It's not players. Players would not be 3 guys in the same guild. They would not be running like this and then like this. But that guy is suspicious as well. The fuck? What is that guy? I've seen that guy several times now. I'm gonna follow him now as well. Okay, I was about to end with the conclusion, but I think this is actually another one. Oh my god, how many bots are there? And how did it get so fast with only travel form? He's running fast as my mount. What? That is... Okay, it's another bot. It's another bot. I can't take this. Oh my fucking god. Do you see his movement? It's like this. He moves like this. You can see it yourself. I'm just gonna follow and see this one's path, because maybe this give you some sort of valuable information. I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me what is causing this, what are they using, or how it works, or whatever. And even for Blizzard, if they actually see it, I don't think so. I'm the smallest YouTuber ever, but I think this should be lifted up. because this is so absurd. This is even another one. And I'm actually gonna check up on the other two guys who was running past 2 times as well. Because I didn't think anything about it, because I was just so focused on the specific... Okay. Probably they have more bots. Because this bot is covering the left side. The 3 bots are covering the right side. I still don't understand how I can run as fast as me when I'm having him out. But it seems like he's just running around at the moment. Hasn't he discovered a single herb yet? Or what is happening? You see that turn. Oh, another one! What? 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 Oh my god. Blizzard, you need to get fucking on with this shit. I found 5 bots. Let's see if he responds. Nope. You see. Oh my... This is fucking unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Okay, so they have 2 druids, 3 DKs. What else do they have? What the actual fuck? How many bots are there? I could probably find these kind of bots in every zone. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this. This is a bot. You see, that is another one. Anjeyo something. Another one. Salinos, Alinho. What was that guy who disappeared? Oh my fucking... Okay. I don't want this video to be so long. But for you saw every name. Don't tell me this is another one. This is another one. There's the regular one. Faldaria. But what is this then? Oh my god! I've seen 9 bots so far in the same area. Okay guys, Blizzard, take everything in consideration that I said earlier, and please see what I'm seeing. This is not okay. Yo Rudolphus, what are you doing, man? How is it going? But this is actually retarded. Look at this. You have the Dosia. You have the 3 guys I mentioned earlier. You have the 4 druids that I saw earlier. The DK who was running around. I mean, this is fucking madness. This is 100% madness. Look, there's Faldaria again. I mean, can you please tell me this is fair, Blizzard? For real. If you even watch this one, can you tell me this is actually fair? I'm actually gonna post this as a real issue, because this is actually a real fucking issue. I'm gonna post a ticket right away. Open tickets. Select a topic. Gameplay. What do you mean by selecting a channel? Blizzard. This is a real fucking issue. Come on. Why don't you have the old system where you can send in a ticket and a GM is responding to you and they can actually look into the matter? Why the fuck do you not have that kind of thing anymore? Before you used to have GMs who can enter the game and see things for themselves. Then you can actually send the fucking GM in here. They could stand on this spot and they can see all the fucking players running past here, running past here. You see? There's another one, Flanas. It's a fucking bot. There are bots everywhere. Some of them are lagging, some of them are not. That is actually the 7th fucking druid I've seen. And I've seen 4 DKs. You see? Didosia again. I mean, come on, Blizzard. This is fucked up. This is just making me mad. This is what Blizzard has become. You made a great game, you continue to do a great game, but the problem is you took away the service. You took away the player service. Before, if you reported someone, they actually... Look at this, another one. The 8, like, what the actual fuck? I'm getting more and more angry right now. I've seen 12 bots in the matter of 30 minutes. Normally you do not even think about it, because I was over there world questing. I was doing a world quest and I saw these 2 dwarves following each other like really close, and they were like turning like this, like this, like this, like this, and that caught my attention. But for real, I didn't know it was this fucking big. I mean, this is actually retarded. Better get good is another one. Soon the DK from there is gonna drop down here. But for real. My point is, how can you accept this into your game? What have you become as a company? Your company standards before were actually good service to the players, a good experience. What happened now? We're back at the days where there were too many hackers, too many bots, and the problem was relatively new. You know, when you didn't deal with the stuff yet, you didn't face the problem yet, but now you have the experience. You have no excuses for this to happen, not at this extent. And I mean, I've only been looking in this area. This area. I mean, what can it be? A 5th or a 6th part of the fucking Stormheim, which is what? This little area from this huge picture. Then you can understand that, like, if I see 12 to 14 bots around here, just this area that I showed you with the paths and everything. Do you imagine how much the market is fucked? Do you understand how much money they're stealing from you by doing this? Like, it's not hard to get gold like this. No one is playing it. No one is farming it. No one is getting tired. No one is taking breaks. No one is smoking, or no one is going for a drink. No one is cooking food because they don't need to. They press on a button on the fucking computer. Bam! Send all bots out. Free gold. Free money. I mean, this is absurd. The only time they need to do anything is when the bags are full. And they probably have that out as well. Probably they have like a command for them to run to the mailbox and send them to another guy who sells everything. And when everything's sold, they buy World of Warcraft time for the characters, so you don't get a single coin out of it. At the same time, they're selling gold for around €8 per 100k, which in this speed that they're farming right now, like, just because right now nothing really is happening. Greatest, another one. I don't think that is actually a bot though. I don't know. He's just standing there. I really don't know. Well, fuck it. End of the story is being fixed as Blizzard. This is not okay. It's okay if there are bugs or smaller things like that can be arranged. I mean, everything can be fixed, of course. Minor problems are okay, but this is not a minor problem. This is a major problem for everyone. And I mean, come on. This is not acceptable. This is not okay. Don't let this happen. And I mean, I even think that is a bot, but a poorly one. I don't know. But for real, I showed you the names of around 12 at least bots now. And the server is RAVENCREST. I've been targeting every one of them. And if you do, just pay some attention to it, okay? Just look into the matter. I will probably call you guys tomorrow when I wake up. I will do that. But until then, try to see this video and try to see the problematics in it. Please, and listen to what I have to say. That is all. Have a continued nice day, and thanks a lot for watching, and take care, and bye bye.